Hi guys, I am back after a long extended absence, but I'm back tonight to do this product review, which is something that I don't really do, but I was super pumped about getting this, so I'm going to just go for it. Tonight will be the review for the Neewer LED ring light kit. I just got it last night. UPS truck pulled up. I was super pumped, but I had a lot of things to do, so I didn't get a chance to open it. So I'm going to do an unboxing slash review as I go along of the product, so you guys can see what you'll basically could potentially be interested in getting. I know I watched a lot of reviews and videos. I did a lot of reading up on it before I even purchased it. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Alright, so a lot of people complained about the packaging, which I didn't have that much of a problem with because it came in, as you can see, a nice big Amazon box. There was already like all this stuffing and everything in here, and then inside of the Amazon box is a Neewer green box, which essentially looks like this. And the one I got was the 18-inch LED. Remember guys, this is the LED, it's not the fluorescent tube. It comes with a dimmable switch. Just pulling it out, there is this case, which I'm assuming has everything in it. And hopefully it all works, because a lot of people who I've seen who've got theirs, it's always hit or miss. Either they are missing a piece to their kit if they bought it as a kit, or they get it and it's broken, it doesn't work properly. But I wanted something where I had everything in one that I needed. I didn't want to have to try to piece things together. I wanted to keep it simple. Already I'm not sure about how I feel about how that sounds. Hopefully that is of no damage to the actual product and nothing is cracked or anything like that. Okay, so that's it for that box. Alright. So this, I believe, came with a hot shoe, the stand. It was supposed to also come with a cell phone holder too, so I don't know if that's in here yet or not. So let's see. So yeah. Alright. So there is a box in here. Okay. So in here, and then we have some cords here. Let's see. And then we have, okay, so this cell phone holder, which I'm assuming this is what this is supposed to be a piece of, is in here. There was apparently something that was in this baggie that is no longer in here, so that's promising. 2 filters and a Bluetooth remote shutter. But what I've heard about this one is basically it sends all of your images to China through an app, so I probably will not be using this, but to the main attraction. Okay, so here is the light itself. Oh, it's like really big in comparison to what I thought it would be. It looks smaller on a lot of the videos. Okay, so there is that. Is there anything else in this bag? The bag is actually pretty nice. A lot nicer than what I expected to be. There are zippers in the inside, but these zippers are just to hold the padding, which is a mixture of foam and cardboard. But overall, it's pretty sturdy. Videos were correct. Absolutely no instructions, which freaking sucks. Which I feel like, how? Just absolutely, how are you expected to figure out how to put this thing together. I'm so lost right now. So I'm going to pause you guys and come back once I find a manual myself. So basically you open this up, which, come on, gotta use those muscles a little bit. It is a little awkward to open. You want to make sure that all of the legs are fully down and you kind of hear that little, it's not really a click, it's more of like a clink, but, and then what you'll do is you'll tighten this knob right here. Make sure that's good and tight. So bottom line is you don't want to spend all this money and then break you don't want to spend all this, sorry I lost my train of thought. You don't want to spend all this money and then break it as soon as you get it. So basically there's these little dials here, and if you loosen them, you are going to be able to, same way with your camera tripod, you'll be able to adjust the height. And there are multiples in here, so you can take it there, loosen up the next one, adjust that height. Ouch, I just pinched myself. Okay, for now I'm just going to set it at the, not lower, but I want to keep it pretty low because this can get pretty tall pretty quickly once you assemble all the pieces. So make sure everything is tight. Just make sure all your screws are always tightened because, like I said, you don't want this to fall. So this piece comes like this. What you'll do is loosen this part of it up, put it over top of the bottom of this stand, and that will slide in just like that. So you should see nothing but a little area of silver. It should look like there's a dime or a nickel in between there. And then you will retighten that. Okay, now that that's done, so for mine, because it's the LED one, when you get the hot shoe, it is going to be, it's going to look like this. It's going to have this part at the bottom, and it's going to have a flat piece at the very, very bottom. So you're going to kind of be looking at it like, how do I screw this in? You don't screw it in. What you will do is take it and you will try to show you guys. Move this over. You'll take it, make sure that it's loose enough so you have some space in between there, and you will slide it into this compartment. From there you can tighten it. You want to loosen it up completely first and then tighten as you go. And then you'll notice that this still moves around. If you tighten the top screw, that will eventually stop moving. So get this top part in the position that you want it, tighten the top screw, and one second, and there you go. So this isn't shifting back and forth anymore. There. Okay, once that is done, you have these two knobs on here. What you will do is loosen them up. This one is your support. This bottom one is your support. The upper one is for your lever or your elbow. That's going to be what gives you that tilt. So make sure that initially the one that tilts is completely tightened. Otherwise this may come crashing down when you put it on the stand. And then you will loosen the bottom one up. Loosen it all the way. And put it on top, and that's going to go down. Now you see you have pretty much like barely any support without it tightened, so don't think that you're going to put it in and it's going to be all good and just sit there. Make sure you constantly hold the ring and fully support it until it is all the way tightened. Do not just think, oh, it's, you know, sturdy, it'll be all well and good. No, this thing will probably fall off and you'll probably lose your mind if you spend your good hard-earned money or gift card or whatever on it. Okay, Now, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it does move a little bit, but it's more like a vibration move. It's not like it's just going like that. This I feel like could be a little bit thicker. Yeah, I think I would like it. I know this is a hinge here, but maybe if it was more of like a double hinge versus a single hinge here, I would feel like it's more sturdy. So I already plugged this cord into the wall. And what I'll do is I'll unplug it right now. So it's just this. You plug this into whatever wall outlet that is for you to use. When you do plug the AC/DC adapter in, which is what that box was that I just showed you, a little light, green light will come on to let you know that there is power flowing to it. So you won't have to worry about that. Okay, so this part of it comes with, basically it looks like a tube, but there are two little edges on it, and then there are two little slots in this. What you're going to want to do is match them up. So there's two edges on this, and the shapes and the outlines of those edges are in here, so you'll match those up, stick them in, and then you will rotate them. So essentially, so it's not just coming out whenever you might, you know, move it or anything like that. So it kind of like locks it in a way, but you can always unscrew it and take it back out. Okay, so whew, I'm gonna do a breath. So this also comes with a phone holder, phone mount is what it is, but I'm not sure. It said online that basically it would work for the 6S, 7S, and I think the 6 Plus, but I don't really know. I'm trying to see how far I can stretch it without breaking it. This is iPhone 6 Plus. We will see how far, if I can get it in here at all, and it might be that you can't get it on. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I wasn't breaking it. Yeah, I think that's about as far as it goes. It might be that you, depending on what kind of case you have, you might not be able to get it on with the case. Let's see. Yeah, I think with this case on, this is going to pop out. Yeah, so this one is not going to go fully down because I have, ow, Jesus. I have this thicker OtterBox case on it. So what I'm going to do now is grab my new phone. This is my old phone. I just got this phone yesterday, which is 7 Plus. So I'm going to grab the new phone, and it has a spigot case on it, which is a very, I wish this thing just like clicked in or something. It has a very, the case is very thin. So let's see. Okay, so as you can see, the mount for this, if you have a naked or a more naked phone, or a phone with a lot thinner case on it, you more than likely won't have an issue using a phone mount. I don't know how much I'm going to use the phone mount, but it's definitely a neat thing to have. It's a great option, especially if somebody do video with your phone.